your to your
Oh shit. I can't hear nobody. Why y'all shit muted? Damn, I can't hear nobody. Y'all talking? Wait, is they there? Oh man, come on, man. What the fuck going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. How y'all doing tonight, bro? I'm waiting for my co-host. I don't see him. The mic muted. Must be shit going on. Uh-oh, silence dropped out. Shit. I might have to cut this shit off and start it over. Do I have to do it again? Let me see if Silent gonna come up. Give him some time. All right, there goes Silent. Yo, yo, yo. You there?
yeah, sure.
Damn, I can't hear him. You know what we about to
Mike.
do? Oh, all right, I can hear you now. Be that, is you with me? Hold on, let me see something. Why is doing that?
Yeah, fellas, my bad.
Oh, you there? It's working for you?
Yeah, I had to go on mute because my sister had called me.
Oh,
Mike
all
check.
right. You got me talking to fucking myself and shit.
Oh, you even looking at
Damn.
the? Oh, you looking at the group text
Can you
message? I sent the message saying the phone rung.
Oh, look, I see, and I'm coming. Phone ring. Fuck you
Yeah,
is.
I
Lurking
couldn't
nigga.
I couldn't see the screen because I had to turn the brightness down, but I couldn't correct it right quick.
All right, come on, man. We about to start the show off the right way. Y'all, we missed the intro and everything. I'm about to play that bitch again.
is
I
the
played it
music even
last
playing?
time. Y'all can hear it?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
play
you.
that again, man. Something wrong.
Y'all can
Something
hear it?
wrong. Let's go.
The music is playing. Oh, all right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
People need
man.
that, man. Gotta sprinkle that season soda on this mother. And but yeah,
Now,
that's
some of us have a
a
salt
great
free diet. Okay?
conversation starter too, Jack, and also a debate starter.
Ooh, that's a debate starter
But
for
hey,
real, bro.
I can't. I mean,
If,
I
if that
agree,
don't start a
bro.
debate, it damn sure might start a fight.
I wouldn't say a
digress,
fight,
man.
bro. It's just
Welcome,
that.
people. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, people. Our people ain't as lost as we think we is, and they just confuse the fuck out of us. And that's what they want, bro. You know, but we not as lost
Keep
as
you
we think we is. What's
keep
up,
you
people?
divided by keeping you confused, huh, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah. Keep you fucking divided by keeping you confused.
Look. Write that one down now,
How
cause
y'all
that's one that gotta go
doing?
on
How
our
y'all
book.
doing?
Fuck you
Yeah.
mean, boy.
Welcome
Fuck
to the
you
smoke
talking
session.
about?
Welcome to the smoke session once again. Welcome to the smoke session. And we are back. I am your dog, your boy, your partner, your little homie, your big homie, probably. Never phoned it. Mister, if you don't get your cellular, aka Silent Child 17.
P360 in the building.
Boy, what the fuck that was?
My new intro, nigga.
That was like it was his 5 golden rings.
Stupid. Honey, I shrunk the
He'll get
kids ass.
get you in the holiday intro.
That man
Oh, my
stupid.
bad, chop. Sorry.
Man, y'all know it's top tracks in here, bro. Y'all know how it is, bro. I'm gonna be ripping the fuck out shit all night, man. That's what I do, bro. Y'all know that, bro.
Lord.
Shit, you can't get a laugh out me. You ain't trying to laugh. Fuck, that's on you. You just want to be a poop butt.
Man, once again, yo.
I'm gonna let this play with this. First of all, we're gonna start the conversation because first off, this
A
conversation
poop butt.
starts with why are people so mad when people
Drop
move
that. You
on
might as well end it off from what you started with, man. You was aggressive.
from shitty
You was
situations?
trying
You
to
know
get
what
your
I'm
point
saying?
across.
It's like because I was being quiet and then I was letting everybody, I do that, son. I let you say what you gotta say, and I make sure I answer all the questions that was asked or the statements that was made. I address them all at one time. But it's just this Dion shit, bro. It's like it fuck with me so bad because I am I'm part of the band culture, which is the HBCU culture, you could say, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ricky Ray? What's up, DD504 in the building, as always, or whatever. But
Rich,
so
DD.
what I can say is that I always seen the bands get more money and more funding than the football teams. Like, and
As far
people,
as
as far as college and
HBCUs.
HBCUs is considered, Texas
Okay.
Southern, Norfolk, these kind of FAMU. Like, think
Mm-hmm.
about it. Is FAMU football team good?
I digress.
Is Southern football team good?
Average.
Was Jackson State football team good before Dion brought his self down there? Nobody was
I
talking
had
about no
heard
fucking
about it.
Jackson State.
I think they were very much behind and slow before Mr. Eight Toe. Continue.
They definitely was coming to those games to see the motherfucking bands. You're not going to see Mississippi Valley football team play. You going to listen to Mississippi Valley band. That's what
That
you're
is
going to do.
that is
That's
100%. I'm with
facts.
you.
I mean, I'm just saying now, if we're going to talk about the culture now, and we all know that getting into a fucking HBCU game is just like getting into a fucking high school game. This is before. Now I'm telling y'all, I don't know what Dion said. I don't know none of that shit because I didn't even look it up. I'm freestyling this shit. I don't know what was said. I know that these things to be facts because I know that it's 6 of my partners plus other people, a whole bunch of other people in New Orleans that every year when Southern played Jackson State, they go to Mississippi to watch the game. Just like they go to Baton Rouge to watch Texas Southern come down here. And when the other good bands come down here, when JC go to Southern, they go out there too. You see what I'm saying? All that. I never knew nobody to be going to see no football players or no basketball players. None of that shit. None of it. I have been recruited by HBCUs in high school. I done been to the band rooms. I done seen all this shit. So, with that being said, What's y'all take on the whole Dion situation, bro?
I'm
Before I
a
play this video,
I'm gonna say a lot of what you say is accurate, man, because a lot of those schools that you mentioned, I like Jackson State. I heard of Jackson State, and at best, they don't get a lot of media coverage because of their sports program. But I do know that they have had some winning games, but they haven't had enough championship runs to make it national news. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like FAMU, I've heard of FAMU, and they, like you say, the bands at these schools are great bands, but their sports programs lacked a lot of oomph, right? So knowing that, you
nobody
are
goes
correct
to
in saying that the
HBCUs to
band was
play
the main
football.
attraction as far as why people was going to these particular schools.
Hmm.
Now, when it come down to like you say, even with Southern, the human jukebox, we got to look at it. Up until what recently, they started making like when they started making it where like what it is, the SWAC, Southwestern Athletic Conference, when they started making it to where they could play people in the Big Ten. That's the only reason that you hear a lot of these schools going, in the national news now. But other than that, it was all about the band. Hell, every year Bayou Classic held down here just because of the band. It ain't really about the football. It ain't about the rivalry between Southern and Grambling. It's about the band. So, I could agree with you with that one.
Now I'm looking at I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at because I want y'all to see this shit so y'all can see. I know Silent about to give it his take, but I want y'all to see this shit right quick.
I just had a couple of truths, like you were saying, just to add on to your truths, just some background receipts, just for some people to know what's really going on with the GSU and Dion thing.
Y'all can see the screen? No, y'all
Continue,
can't.
play.
I'm about to pull it up there. Hold on. All right, we here. All right, so we see, right? Y'all can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got 501 views. Grambling, Jackson State. Grambling, Jackson fucking State. Why is it 501 views? Don't Grambling got a fucking good band? All right, let's go. Southern, 26, 286. I mean, that's football. Now, y'all see the footballs 300, 338, 455. All right, we got swag championship, just like a band video on the JSU bands page. 16,000 views. December 3rd. Let's go look at the J State. Okay. They got 63,000 subscribers on a motherfucking band page. I know you lying. It's 63,000 people that just won't listen to the band. So how many people you think going to the games? The stadiums at fucking Jackson State can't fit 63,000 people.
Would you be
Right?
Would you be shocked if I said 60?
Bruh. I'd be shocked if you said 60. If they could hold 60,000, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked, son. Literally. That don't make no sense, bruh. They don't, nobody
You'll be
goes.
even more shocked when the tickets come out and the people tell you that you get a percentage of the tickets if you bring, a certain amount over the top. And they only tell you that you only sold 24,000 tickets that night. How more would you feel if you knew what you knew?
You don't not know. Who don't not know? That's the whole point. It's only so many forms of football and shit and basketball that we watch. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of them. When it comes to the band, Nobody sits up after Thanksgiving and watch Bayou Classic. Why you watch Bayou Classic, P. Dot? I ain't even about to say nothing, bro. Fuck you watch Bayou Classic for.
I mean, if the game is interesting, I'll watch it because of the game and the band. But it's primarily because of the band.
That man said if the game is interesting. So that let you know he didn't even turn the fucking TV on because of the motherfucking football team. He didn't even turn the TV on because of the football team. They had shit to do with it. That man was trying to watch the band. Like, come on, man. Y'all tripping. Like, y'all mad because the man left high school football. That's how I feel. Nobody takes I mean, some people do take the squad and go to the league. That happens. That does happen. But what I'm saying is SWAC ain't known for football, dog. They got more legendary band directors that help move black people in SWAC than football players. We just gonna overshadow all them fucking people too. All them great motherfucking band directors that led all them children that they had to greatness. Fuck all them too, cause Dion left. Y'all fucking tripping.
Somebody owe me some money, child. That's all I'm saying.
Look, after what I heard and saw about that, yeah. So that's
Same
jacked up,
time,
man.
bro. That's
I hate
see,
that
and it
niggas,
goes
bro.
past. Yeah, it goes past people. Even opinions, right? It becomes business, and that's the thing that the media don't sell. They don't. Business don't sell. Talking business don't sell. But saying that Dion ain't shit and he left niggas. Now that's a story. Sounded kind of sleazy when I said that shit too. Huh?
Come on, man.
Right.
Like don't talk about the poor conditions that JSU is in, where they had to film. What you say, Chop? They had to film in the hallway or something.
They filmed in the hallway. They filmed this. They had the coach basically call the game from the fucking stairwell.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
How you call a game from the stairwell? How the fuck you gonna see
The
what's going
defensive
on
lineup, or yeah, you
from the
can't see nothing.
stairwell?
That's jacked up.
Stadium tour up, son.
Then you
And then
telling
look,
people
it's
this
like
shit
a
was
wait.
fucked up because a DJ or some shit before. They had a DJ before. And that's probably why it's fucked up.
Bro, these
But
people
Brett
Stadium
got
Favre
one
could
way in
get
and
what's the
one
name
way
of the
out.
school? What's the name of the school Brett Favre got the money for?
Mississippi State,
Okay, who helped him get the money?
the governor.
For the softball team.
Oh, that nigga P dot on one tonight. Ding 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 ding
Come
ding
on
ding
now.
ding ding.
I'm trying to tell you, he been striking. He was crabbing out earlier. That boy getting his money back. That's what I told him,
He
boy.
getting his
Just get
money back.
advice. You can
Yeah, I gotta watch
always
that
play.
nigga,
You can
man. He getting his point. He
always
tripping,
play.
man. Yeah, I gotta
Seven
watch
I'm
this
Eleven.
trying to
nigga.
tell you.
7-Eleven.
Shit, man.
These people ain't
No,
playing, bro.
no snake
Come
eyes
on,
over
bro.
here. Just
Son,
eagles.
I
Okay.
don't. One thing people have to understand is I'm not taking you serious when you know it's more of us than them, and you still talking about what one motherfucker doing versus all of us. You see
Man,
what I'm
come
saying?
on,
Like,
man.
what is we talking about?
Like y'all done voted these people in and everything. Y'all forgot about all this. Like how is it this? Y'all act like this man come through like LoJack or something, dog. Like this, like he was supposed to save Mississippi water crisis and everything.
Son, let me ask you this. All right, this is another common question for for common folk. You hear me? When you get to a job, right? All right, let's take it to coming to America. What did the fat nigga with the gap in his mouth say about the, moving up to the fries? What he said? Somebody, what P dot at? He been
See,
on one
soon I'm
tonight.
on lettuce.
Wait,
That's
go
when the
ahead.
beef guts.
I really don't remember coming to America like talking about it, but
That's when
Renee whipped
not
that
the
bitch
original.
though. He
Not
went,
the
wait, no,
original.
you gotta listen
that's
to him. What he said,
He said,
Simon? Come my
soon I'll
bad,
be
son.
assistant manager.
Man, what?
And that's when the big bucks start rolling in.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody
Boy,
fucking
see,
going
in
to work
two
no job.
years,
Come on, man. I'm not trying to do fries my whole life.
that
God
boy
forgive
said,
me,
now I'm
bro.
on lettuce.
God forgive me, bro. God
Soon
forgive
it'll
me,
be
bro.
fries.
I am not about to be doing
And,
lettuce all that time.
and in
And I
2
could be doing
years,
fries.
I'll be assistant manager.
He skipped
And
making burgers and
that's
everything.
when the
Yeah.
big
But you see how white people think? Nigga said, fuck that. I'm gonna learn two things. And bitch, now I'm gonna be your manager.
yeah, yeah,
Fuck.
he thinking 6 months ahead. That's what I'm
Shit.
talking
Fuck
about,
wrong
Big
with you.
Lou.
That bad ain't playing.
Man, we do,
Fuck.
bro. We gotta stop trying to
Come
condition
on,
our
man.
people into this one spot like we deserve to be here. So stay here and rebuild all this fucked up shit that they done did. Huh? I gotta do this again?
No, man.
That sounds like
You want me to
slavery.
stay?
Remember the
What?
story you told me?
Fucking guess what's gonna
Oh, my
happen? I'm gonna
bad, my
die a
bad.
slow death because my pride gonna be broken because y'all ain't doing shit to help us, motherfucker. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna die there slow because you won't be fucking stupid. Fuck that shit.
Don't tell me
They like the
anything,
man
child.
said,
Yeah,
don't
don't
fucking
stop
tell
telling
me
me
about no
anything. Yeah, it's over
motherfucking
with. I'm grown now,
NFL
dog. It's like you
niggas and
can't tell
all
me
this shit.
anything, man.
Man, how many alumni's got that money? Y'all all watch motherfucking Drumline. Where the motherfucking money come from?
Oh, what?
Come on, man, stop it. Where the money come from? Not the
Stop it, dog.
government. They come from the fucking alumni. What great football alumni came from HBCUs? I heard a
Mhm.
cricket.
Where they
You
names at?
might be
Where
hearing
they at?
cricket.
Line up. Who the pappy?
Because
Who done
they,
fought that there youngin? Where you at?
mm,
Where you
Nigga,
at?
even Siri
See?
said, I
He
don't know
right
how to
though.
respond to that.
He right.
Come on, man. Like, to keep it a
A
buck.
lot of them, and what I tell you, and when I tell you, I saw a alumni saying that he was being selfish for wanting Dion to stay, knowing that his school fucked up, like we just said.
Exactly. You know that shit
I
fucked up.
see. I see, man. Yeah, you bad people. A lot of people are really
Son, I
insane.
guarantee you. I don't want. I could bet
How that
anybody
even makes
money
sense
right
for you to
now.
want a so-called black man, a so-called brother, to still stay in a fucked up position where people are stealing from you, and you got to teach these kids the best football, win all the games and a championship in these fucked up conditions, and still be great?
that's like asking a motherfucker to
That's a lot. Well, and
fight in
what
a
they
boxing
always
match
do
with
though,
both
right,
your
Pete?
hands
They
cupped behind
always
their back.
asking for the most from a nigga. Stop it.
And who
Yeah.
own the wait?
Even
Time
our
out.
own
Time
people,
out.
bro.
Who own the HBCUs?
Uh-oh. Now you done cracked open the door now. Now you done cracked open the door now. They don't want to go look
Who
that up.
own them?
They don't want
Fuck
to
it.
go
I'm
look
gonna look it
that
up.
up.
No,
Go
I'm
look up
about
your
to look it up.
HBCU
Let
and
me
see who
see. Look.
started it.
Let's see.
Go
Let's
look up
see
your
who started.
HBCU and go
Let's
see
see
who
who
started it.
started J State. Let's start with just J
Yeah.
State. We're gonna stay with that. We're not gonna go no further.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fuck this little. I'm gonna go back to this little skit thingy we got right here. But we gonna get. I need y'all to see my
Intermission,
search.
people. Intermission. We
I
24
need y'all to
minutes
see
in.
my
If y'all
search. You
like what
heard
y'all
me?
see, hit that button right quick. Subscribe, man.
Shut
Y'all
up,
go tell y'all
Siri, bitch.
people
You
right
can't
quick.
help me. Find an HBCU great
Share,
athlete that
share,
should be
share,
on the
share.
alumni
Let them
thing.
know what's
That's
up.
what I asked you, Siri. Since you won't be smart, whore.
Siri, you better chill out. I tell you, man.
Let
What you
me
call
see
you got
something.
you got NOMs in here tonight. Y'all know what that is? You got NOMs in here tonight. Y'all know what that is?
Shit. What that
Niggas on a
is?
mission.
Hold on. Let me put this on here so I can see. Y'all can see I got a new tab. We about to search. Let's find out. New tab.
Yeah, Rich. That's that spook by the door type stuff, Rich, because it didn't talking like that, it might shut down their whole argument about why you even complaining when the reality of it is
Who
it might
started?
You
not
fucking
even
up.
be started by a black man or a black woman. The schools could be possibly.
Jewish, so-called Jewish.
The American Baptist Home Mission Society,
Come on now,
founded
talk to me.
as Natchez Seminary in 1877. Let's see who's Natchez Cemetery. I ain't even gonna. You
So
know
are
what? I'm gonna read the rest of this
HBCUs
shit.
based off of? Yeah, go ahead.
The school was established as Natchez, Mississippi, for the moral, religion, and intellectual improvement of Christian leaders of the colored people of Mississippi and the neighboring states. So, just reading that shit right there tells you that what? We did not start the shit. Somebody else
Yeah,
started it for the
in the
colored
name
people.
of
The
in the name of
colored
the church,
people.
they
And
started a school for the
Jesus
colors that they
in
was
the curriculum.
integrating and missionarying. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Can you
shit.
hit images for me, brother? Right quick, just hit
Let's see
images.
what.
I just
All
want to
right,
just for
let's see
laughs. Let's
what.
just hit
Let's see
images.
what's up. They got some black people right here. Who is the? Oh, these three people were
Oh yeah, they're gonna.
killed. God damn.
See, don't do that. See,
They ain't got
that's
no.
why I didn't want you. I,
What the
round
fuck?
six, round 30 had him one. No, chap, I'm telling you, bro. Look, you'll be surprised. No, JSU presidents.
Damn, I thought I had one. Who is this nigga right
I
here?
just want to see some images, just see if they was gonna show anybody from the society. But of course, it's a collaboration of people because they called it a Baptist
All right, so
society,
let's
right?
go back. Let's go back to what that is. Let's see what. Let's see, because they might give us the founding names
Right.
of that shit. Hold on, wait. Who was the founder? All right, hold on. There's a name. Was led by H.P. Jacobs. Let's just do one name. This is how you
There we
search
go.
shit, people. We're not even
This
about to
is how
do
you
all that.
research people, not
This is
just
how
search. This
you
is how you
research.
research.
Hold on. Ain't nothing but the devil. All right. We're gonna get that back. Uh-oh. Was a
Carlton
janitor.
Winston. How
What?
you did that?
How do you say that again? Oh, who?
Say Henry was a fool, huh?
Henry was a janitor, a preacher, founder of schools and state legislatures, legislator in Mississippi. He escaped slavery. He was born in Alabama. He escaped slavery to Canada and then moved to Michigan before settling in Natchez, Mississippi after the Civil. Did not just
Huh?
tell somebody this. Wait, time out. If that is right or wrong, right? But didn't we?
Mm.
Sounds
Did
about
y'all
right.
remember I just was saying that
I
shit?
mean, that's what.
That wasn't I just saying that? That people went. This man went from what they saying. He went all the way to Canada and then came back down here. He was born in Alabama, went to Canada, and then came back to Mississippi. So is he a Canadian?
He's a Marinadian.
And he's the co-founder, or he's the founder of the Baptist Society.
Yeah, he one of the founders of the society. That's one of the
Okay,
people.
he one of the founders. All right, yeah. Give me another one there.
All right,
It's a
let's go.
massa it's a mirage. It is.
Let's see
But
what else they say.
he look a little
He look all
he
right.
looked a little he look a little darker than the than some of the other ones. And
HP
what year this
Jacobs
was again?
classes
19
began 18, 1820
18.
something. I mean 18
Mm.
wait, no, 1877 when they started.
Oh, okay.
1825 was
All
when he
right.
was born.
Oh,
He
okay.
was born 1825. He died in 1899. All right, classes begin with 20 students, Dr. Blah blah blah. as first. Let's see who Dr. Charles is. Let's see. J State might be legit. It might be legit.
Now it actually might be worse than I thought. If it is, because your black ass supposed to be
Black people
handling the
started
business.
it, so that's supposed to make sure that bitch
That's what
right,
I'm
huh?
saying. Yeah, exactly.
Hello. Let's get some
It makes
images.
it even worse. We trying to give y'all
The
some
further
slack,
we
Well, I
dig, the
knew I
deeper it
knew a
goes.
white person
but they
was
bunking
coming.
your bullshit.
I knew a white person was coming. I just knew it. I knew they had a white person somewhere. All right, fuck that, cause y'all being stingy with the names, huh? I'm about to show you bitches. Where is that? American Baptist Home Mission Society. Mm, y'all playing Rocky games, huh? Let's see. Home. Oh, there's a staff about us. Well, you know what? We ain't even gotta go that far, probably. I don't want to see y'all website because I don't want y'all to see I did nothing. Google free. What is the American Mission? What does members?
Oh yeah, but they put you through a maze, bro. Oh, they gonna put you
Yeah.
through a maze.
Staff. I don't want to
Cause
know who your staff is.
yeah, you just want to know the history of the
Oh, there
Baptists.
you go.
Yeah, you just want to know the history of.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Come on, man. So, all right. So, what y'all saying is these
30. We
beautiful
31 minutes in
people,
too, chat.
I'm going to let y'all, these
Go ahead. So you good? I'm just
$30,000
keep you track.
people, this little mixture right here, this little Mexican rice bowl right here, this shit, this people right here, none of
Yeah, everybody
y'all,
benefit off the HBCU.
all y'all benefit off the HBCU, but Walmart had to get a motherfucking thing. Like, what's up with Jesus? Jesus ain't got enough money. I mean, damn, I wasn't supposed to say that, huh?
Oh.
Damn, but the church ain't got enough money. The pastor ain't got enough money.
One of them, shit. How
One
y'all
of
be
them
preaching to
motherfuckers,
me?
somebody,
God dang.
like, come on now. Y'all one of the richest motherfucking. I ain't never seen a church closed
I
down.
ain't never seen a church broke. I just seen them got their windows done on the
Come
one
on,
I'm at,
man.
too,
Like,
bro.
come on. If that bitch shut
And
down,
that's the
the
old
building
building.
still stay there. It don't never
The
go
building
nowhere,
is
huh?
traditional. That's right. You
Well,
got
all
that
right.
right. It's a
I'm just
landmark.
saying.
They gotta fix that. They can't do nothing
So
to the
you mean to
outside.
tell me we got the band, we
They
got
gotta
all
spend
the
that.
hype
They
we
gotta
got
spend them
from the
in.
band, and we got this whole group society of people around this one big black dude in the middle that looked like your boy from New Orleans.
Prime was
Uh,
packing out the stadium, that ragged ass stadium.
None of y'all had nothing to do with it.
So they say.
So J State might be really something from the black people. So you mean to tell me it's black people that run the J State shit, and we still fucked up.
Yeah.
Y'all can't even make sure people got water. I heard Coach Prime say the water was cold.
Cole Prime said that, man, them boys barely had breakfast and everything. He said, "Oh, that was coming out his pocket, yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't even
dog.
the budget."
I'm just like I don't really have too much more. I'm gonna let this one video play, and then that's really it because we looked it up. We was looking for the white people. We thought some white people was doing us some shit because that's what we say. White people doing us shit. We gonna count them since we being stupid.
If we do some extensive research and
One,
see who the actual
2,
founders is
3,
of that
4,
of that chap, trust
5,
me,
6,
bro. I
7,
think
eight,
that'll be
9,
something we could come
10,
back with, just to get
11,
a people
12,
feel of who actually it was.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Damn, that's a lot of white people. I agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that but what I'm saying too is look how many chocolate chips we got in there. Two, you see what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all letting them do that. Y'all on the director board for the whole school and all that shit. So y'all getting the check. That's the nonprofit you use to get the money for the what you call. That's why they throw the religious shit in there to make sure you get the church benefits and all that shit, right? I see scholarships and all that shit on their page. The opportunities, I see that shit there. Like I said, bro, I really believe that fuck, these people could have did something. It's y'all organization. Y'all started the shit. So you mean to tell me we black people been having a school since 1877,
Ran
Right,
by black
right.
people. Ran by black people.
so-called black people, and ran
So-called
by
black
black
people.
people, founded by black people, and we were slaves where? Oh, he was a slave. They did say he was a slave. He ran
But he
away.
escaped.
All
Uh-huh.
right. He escaped, came back, and moved next
Got
door
a
to the
high
state he
school
was at.
education, got a college degrees all in 30
Wait,
years,
time
and
out, time out.
became right,
We
right,
just watched the Emmett Till
right.
shit, right? I'm not Emmett Till. It was a bunch of movies. Just, I mean, the movie just came out on Netflix or something. I think it's a Tyler Perry movie or something. And the dude played the
That
instrument or
nigga was
something.
the
He played the
smartest
trumpet.
slave ever, boy.
Man, son, I don't know,
What wasn't
bro.
that Louis?
I don't think that's the name of it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say yeah because I don't
Now,
know.
on some 12 years of slave shit, I could see this happening to the guy who they showed, who you showed earlier, old Henry. Old Henry probably was on some 12 years of slave shit. Like where he wasn't really a slave, but some white people captured his ass when he went back to Mississippi or Alabama, some shit.
Richard
Had his
Humphreys.
ass
Who's
down
that?
there. He got out or something. I
Wait,
don't
I'm
know,
late.
but
My
that's
bad.
paperwork too. So,
Who Richard Humphreys is?
but that's a lot of shit that happened to you in that span of time. That's all. I was trying to do a quick timeline.
You good, Sharika? You good for being late? Cause we was late. Shit, we can't be late. When we was late. I was late. They wasn't late. They was there. I was fussing. Shit, they were here. All right, I'm about to
Yeah,
play this.
shout out, people.
Jackson State doing him dirty. Coach Prime is just about the hottest name in college sports right now. The man turned Jackson State into a legit football program. And recently, he signed with Colorado to become their critics have actually Zosella because he left an HBCU to go to a much bigger football program. But those critics may not know the full story. According to an unnamed source, Jackson State has been doing some shady stuff to Coach Prime regarding money. And he may actually confirm this in this video 2 months ago.
First of all, we got to get our business straight. I could start from ticket sales all the way to concessions, to apparel, to understanding TV rights. I could keep going down the list. How can we have 60,000 people in a darn stadium? You talking about we sold out, and I checked the receipts, and we done sold 28,000 tickets. Now, y'all better find out who's stealing, because that affects my pocket.
Deion Sanders may have confirmed the reports about Jackson State doing him dirty. Coach Prime is just about the
One
hottest
more
name in
time,
college
y'all. This is what I was telling Chap. I told you, nigga. Don't play
football
with me.
program.
I told you, boy.
With Colorado to
Prime ain't got no
become
reading
the
the
new head
line on them
coach.
for.
And this signing was met with some fierce criticism. And some critics have actually called Sanders a sellout because he left an HBCU to go to a much bigger football program. But those critics may not know the full story. According to an unnamed source, Jackson State has been doing some shady stuff to Coach Prime regarding money. And he may actually
Yeah, that
confirm
was
this
it,
in this
Jazzman
video
Blues.
2 months ago.
First of all, we got to get our business straight. I could start from ticket sales all the way to concessions, to apparel, to understanding TV rights. I could keep going down the list. How can we have 60,000 people in a darn stadium? You talking about we sold out, and I checked the receipts, and we done sold 28,000 tickets. Now, y'all better find out who's stealing, because that affects my pocket.
Deion Sanders may have
That's
confirmed
what I
the
was talking
reports
about,
about
Chap. I
Jackson
told
State
you, bro.
doing him dirty.
You
Coach
heard that
Prime is
man,
just
huh?
about the hottest name.
60,000, man. 60,000, man. They was showing out, bro. Everybody wanted to see the show, Chap. That's what made it even. That what makes it even bigger with your point. Is the band? Not only was the band rocking, man, the team looked awesome, and people want to watch him ball out. Man, what? Man, he had recruits and
And
everything out there,
then we
boy.
got to
What?
remember, it wasn't until he got there where he made everything. He made
That's
the
right.
changes necessary to the athletic program that he chose to be in to make all of that possible. That's the crazy thing. Nobody wants to talk about that. We gotta get that understood that no matter how we see what's going on with the Jackson State thing and the HBCU, that none of that wouldn't have been possible without him saying, you know what, these kids deserve a better shot. These young guys that's coming in or trying to make a name for themselves and this, that, and the other, that none of that would have been possible without him. So for the school or the program directors or whomever to be doing what they was doing was like a big slap in the face to that man. Because quite honestly, he could have stayed with the HBCU and did his thing, or
What
he
you
could have
mean?
went to one of them big name colleges like Michigan or whomever, USC or any one of them, and decided to lay up there and make a fortune. But he chose to
Son,
go to
if
the
I won't
school
play
that he.
football, I'm going to LSU. I'm not going to motherfucking J State, son. If I won't march in a band, I'm going to J State. I'm going to a HBCU. I'm not going to
But remember,
LSU if I won't march in a band.
nah, because they banned
Yeah,
stuff.
Prime was saying the athletic program in JSU was stealing from them kids. They wasn't putting no money into the athletic program. That's what y'all saying. The
Right,
the money maker is the music, is the band. That's the money maker.
Son,
Especially
I
in that, for
remember.
some reason they do this on purpose. So if you have both of them and you up and running, you know what I'm saying, there's more chances of you gaining more popularity, which brings in what? More revenue, more money for the school supposed to be. But if you got shady people doing shady things because it's a HBCU, then you have this collective problem with HBCUs and them being underfunded for some reason.
or
People just
so-called
act like they
underfunded.
don't know exactly what's
No,
going
it's
on.
so called underfunded. The money, I
Yeah,
believe the money's be there. They're not
I
using it
say
for
that
what the
for a
fuck
reason.
they should use it. About the
Technical
book.
difficulties, people.
Yeah, that's all I had. I ain't had really nothing else. I just wanted to get that off because as a people, bro, we got to start learning these things about ourselves and finding out the
And our
truth,
future.
bro. If basically, so you mean to tell me we could trace back that a man bought a school. I mean, started a school. A black man on a squad of a little team of people started a school in 1877 when slavery was the 1600s or something. Was it? Like, oh, like niggas gotta stop. All right, I'm gonna give y'all one story and then I'm gonna let y'all go. 16 years old, I'm at fucking Texas Southern. I'm watching the band come out. The football team waiting to see the fucking band come out. I'm with these people as they marching around because they was recruiting me to come there. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
early. They recruiting shit was fire. I'm telling you, I'm 16. I ain't supposed to be in Texas. 17. I ain't supposed to be in Texas. I'm still supposed to be in New Orleans. They try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, they was doing that shit. You know how many of my partners went to college just because of an HBCU band program from Douglas?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Everybody know what Douglas was in New Orleans. It's niggas that got
Yup.
degrees because of that band shit. That football niggas couldn't get shit. The one, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not saying it wasn't good because they did have a lot of good niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it was like a pipeline at one point in time to
Yeah. The
free
pipeline
school.
with the band.
If you
Yeah.
could play that fucking horn, you could go to school for free. It is what it is. But I digress, bro. My name Chop Tracks. Fuck. I'm about to pull P Dot story up and
Yeah,
give me
P,
a
you next,
water
brother.
break.
Yeah, you up next, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Uh-oh.
the
Give me
people
a
want to
second. It
know.
all came up there.
The people want to know, man.
Give me a
P Dot
second.
story.
Slave
A
labor
lot of
at its
people. Let's see.
finest. What is this?
All right, I might have to
What's going on?
zoom in on P
Yeah.
Dot shit. Yeah, I zoomed in. All right, there we go. Let's pull him up.
So when you pull it up, before you let it play, I want to ask y'all a question.
All right.
All right. This for the people in the comment section as well as y'all. So I don't know how long it'll take before I actually get a reply from the comment section, but I'm going to ask this. Have you ever worked for someone and felt that your work was unappreciated, that you were undervalued, and that at the end of the day, your willingness to work was being misused to get what they needed done, but you get no compensation for it?
You ready for me to answer? I mean, for us to answer now?
Yeah.
I definitely work shitty jobs. Definitely, plenty of times. Like until
The mic
I got
here
the.
with kind of went out on my end. I ain't really hear the full question, but that's what it was about having a shitty job.
I think he
Not just the
said.
shitty jobs. Like my question really was, basically boiling down to if you've ever worked for someone or a company or whatever, and your hard work was undervalued, underappreciated, and you didn't feel like you were being properly compensated for all of the hard work that you put into the required task that was asked of you. Do you feel like that was something that was going on with that?
Yes, I have inquired in employment at services of places that had addresses and serial numbers on it, where I have deviled into objects, where I have picked them up and worked with them to use them to do the job and the task I was to do, and was very underappreciated and very underloved.
So that's the question that I was asking because I look at some of these jobs where these companies making millions of dollars, and something might happen to one of us, and
Damn, that joke
we
went right over
may,
his head. That just went pew.
Yeah,
I'm
Never
just
mind.
saying,
It
I
was a
don't
you
joke.
want
just
to,
saying you ain't
I don't
catch it.
want
I
to
get
drift
it.
too far. I don't want to drift too far because I know we're on a short timeline, but I want the
Well,
people
don't
to
talk
start
long,
thinking.
talk short.
That, look, stop interrupting me here.
Thank
I
you.
want the people
See
to
what I'm
think
saying?
about that
See, it work.
question and
It helps
then
itself, right? It pulls
I want the
itself.
people to think about that question and then check this video out. It's an old video, and I know a lot of us probably haven't, heard this situation before, but it happened. So when y'all finish, let me know what y'all think.
Paul with that reading rainbow ass explanation.
Come on, you on my dime now.
Interesting story.
I press play.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
My bad, Mr. P. Dot, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
So I got the job at Frito-Lay in January of 2011. Prior to Frito-Lay, I was in the United States Navy.
Leaving the service, he just needed to matter. He needed to belong and have a purpose. We both thought he found that in Frito-Lay. And so we kind of centered our life around it.
I worked hard. I bust my butt every day, in and out. Shit, my wife was going to divorce me because she didn't even think I was at work for real.
No, I did not believe my husband just spent 20 hours at work. No one would believe that. He's not a doctor. It's chips. It's chips and dip.
I went on a stretch one time of like 26 days in a row. Was using a dock door. You press the button and it automatically does what it's supposed to do. I got electrocuted. I was taken to the ER, but the emergency room they took me to was 45 minutes away. We passed 4 hospitals on the way to the hospital they wanted to take me to. And the reason that is because they signed a contract with a certain hospital and a certain network.
From the very next day after the accident, my husband was never the same. He was working really hard to even just get up on to the side of the bed. Usually he's like hops out of bed and he hurries up, puts his clothes on, and he shoves food down his throat and he's out the door, in 30 minutes. He was used to it. He was trained to do that in the service.
When I say I was healthy as an ox, I was healthy as an ox.
We just didn't have any answers. They said he should have been fine, but he wasn't.
I didn't get any time off after the incident. I had to call off the next day as a sick day. I told you I was in pain. I told you it hurts when I walk. And it was like, okay, are you going to be here tomorrow? I was a site lead, and I know what that entails. You're a leadership of the whole warehouse. So if you have to fill in, you have to fill in. I asked for some type of relief, period, because I was still obligated to work, like picking cases and unloading trucks or rotating product on a forklift. I asked for a chair that I could sit in that would make me more comfortable while I'm doing my office work. They denied it. You're either 100% or you can't work. It just felt like they was just trying to push me out. Eventually, I got an MRI by my primary doctor, and he showed that I had 2 herniated discs in my back. And he was like, you shouldn't be doing anything. They could only fix it with surgery.
And my husband still had to work this whole entire time.
They had to remove 2 of the discs in my neck because they were bulging into my spinal cord. I wasn't getting enough fluid to my brain. If I didn't have the surgery, the doctor said any small fall or accident or something like that, and I would have been paralyzed from the neck down or dead. I still have to have surgery on my lower lumbar spine.
From the moment that he couldn't work anymore and needed short-term disability, Frito-Lay abandoned us.
I had to file for short-term disability and then long-term disability. Got approved for long-term disability, but that was months later. So no income coming in.
That's a picture of the car. We were driving.
They require you to go to the doctor so many times, and the doctor has to say that you're in this condition over and over and over. But guess what? You don't have any insurance anymore through PepsiCo/Frito-Lay because they cut you off. I had to pay for that out of pocket too. Didn't have the money to do that. So guess what? I borrowed money or used credit cards or whatever I could. I even took money out of my kids. Believe that. We had to take from our children to live. And the doctor knew what was going on. So he was like, look, just pay half of what you owe every visit, and we'll just take care of the rest later. I never wanted to have a lawsuit, just not me. But I did ask for help, and I wasn't getting it.
Frito-Lay, Pepsi, Sedgwick, whoever has people following my family. They are stalking us.
Just to find something to be like, oh, he's okay.
Recording my kids playing in the yard, recording
Gang
me doing
stalking
yard
people.
work.
Listen to
They
his
follow
shit.
me in traffic,
Gang
on the
stalking.
highway, on streets. They followed me when I gave birth to my baby. They followed me to my daughter's school. I took my daughter out of school and decided to homeschool because I don't know if we're safe. I don't know how many people they've given our address and name and information to just to prove my husband wrong. They've done it for years.
Why are you fighting so hard to say that I'm not hurt instead of just look at the paperwork, look at the medical stuff, look at everything I've been through? You would think that I'm a bad employee the way that everything has went. I've never done anything wrong to this company or even with this company. I have numerous awards to show that I'm not a person that you just throw away. I knew the sales side, I knew the operation side. I mean, hell, you could have just let me be a lead and just manage instead of physically working.
Billion-dollar corporations like Pepsi, which owns Frito-Lay, they know this is happening to people and they do nothing about it. My husband shouldn't have to fight for 5 years over something that took less than 5 minutes to impact our entire life. He pushed a button at work, a button you can't
5
avoid
years,
pushing.
y'all.
He has to push it, it's his job.
For a company that talks about diversity and culture and a family oriented business, family don't just throw you out because you get injured.
The company makes over $200 billion a year, okay? It's chips. But my husband is worth $0 to them because he's no longer able to push those chips.
You are a number. You're a piece of property. I bust my butt for them. Blood, sweat, tears, sacrifices, holidays, birthdays. I miss so much family things because
And he
they
was
make
in the
you feel like
military.
if you don't
So
do
they
what
wouldn't
they
even.
say,
That's right.
they will.
That's
They
crazy.
wouldn't
let
even
you go.
acknowledge that.
I don't even know where to go from here. Honestly, all the life goals and marriage goals and family goals that we had are gone. And I just have to figure out how to survive. And my goal and hopes and dreams now is for my husband to get back to
Man,
work
epitome
and
of an
still be
upstanding
alive with
citizen.
us
I'm talking
in the
about, man.
future. He dodged bullets in the city of St. Louis growing up. He dodged gangs. He stayed out of all of that. He went to war. He dodged bullets and bombs and came back to me. And now he's been electrocuted at work. We don't know what's going to happen from day to day. My husband stops breathing at night in his sleep. I have to wake him up at night to make sure he keeps breathing. I have to help with my children who don't understand they can't jump and play with daddy.
I mean, I just went from a very fit guy to a guy who is disabled and can barely just handle regular life stuff. I'm 36. I should be able to play with my kids in the yard. I just want my life back.
I ran across this interesting
Recording my
story.
kids playing in the yard.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
All right. So now, when you think about that, looking at that man's situation, in your situation, and anybody who's ever
Yeah, it's
worked for
powerful.
these
That's
multi-million-dollar corporations or multi-billion-dollar corporations, don't that kind of make you feel like the minute something happens, you automatically should go get you a lawyer?
Yeah, it do. You can't trust them bitches because they only interest is themselves. If that makes sense, they only care about themselves. They don't
They
care
only care
about.
about the bottom dollar. If something happened to them, the motherfuckers probably wouldn't even care about themselves, as long as the company's still making money. But this kind of reminded me of the podcast we did where they was talking to the plantation owners was coming in and swapping up and talking to the slaves, telling the slaves, yeah, you part of this business, this corporation, this, and this. And that's when this video hit, it kind of made me think, it's the same type of shit going on all over again. It's just that now you're giving us a little money out of the billions that you making. When this man was literally critically injured on your job, could have lost his life, not been heard from no more by nobody. and y'all hired a detective agency to follow this man around to undermine his case, so you don't have to pay him for faulty electronics at your facility.
You done?
I didn't want to talk over him if y'all could hear me and I couldn't. You can't hear me either?
Uh-uh.
No,
What?
I'm back, man. I went on mute. I went on mute for a
You
second.
Okay.
gotta say you
Trying to.
going on mute, cause I thought the shit
Look, when it's
paused.
happening, listen. I get you, but I got three little ones in here, and the noise was about to get out
You're
of hand.
getting good.
Right?
You're getting good. So when you get quiet, we just gonna keep talking nonsense, we know. And then when you come back, say I'm back. I'm back and it's
Yeah,
black. You hear me? Like that.
I'm blackity black. I'm blackity blackity black. But anyway, so I mean,
You
like
back
I
black.
know we done all had situations on the job. You know what I'm saying? And nothing came close. Like I haven't even experienced anything as close as what this man went through. But I have experienced them companies where they want to work you like a dog, and then the minute you be like, "Well, yo, I need some time off." Nah, man, I'm sorry, you on schedule this week. Like, yo, dude, I just sat up here and worked. This man said he worked a 24 straight day schedule. Wait, what it was? 24 day straight schedule? Like, how in the hell you
That's
work
Yeah, because that's
24?
what I
24.
want to talk. That's what I
That,
That's
want to get
bro,
into.
that's
against
I
hard as a
want
law.
to get into the
motherfucker.
policies of the goddamn company and how
Company.
they treated him. That's what I want. Because I know that, yeah, it does start with you getting right with your lawyer, but the whole rundown, the way they did that, dog, was like totally disrespectful. But go ahead, fam.
It was, and that's why I asked what I asked. Like, how would you supposed to deal with that? Like, do you feel that the instant like you slip, you fall, you hurt your arm, but it's not broke? Should you call a lawyer right then and there? Hey, listen, I fell at work. My arm not broke, but I can't use it good right now. I may need some time off
No,
to
I wouldn't
let the
say I
tissue
wouldn't
heal or
say I
whatever, some
wouldn't
stuff
say
like
go
that.
to the lawyer. I think your first move should be going straight to the straight
Administration.
no, straight to the doctor. Go get your own checkup. Cause that's what the lawyer gonna tell you, go to the doctor.
Okay, I could agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Go
That
straight
should
to
be
the
your
doctor
first
first.
move, yeah, because that way you could get an independent what you call it. You already got your own paperwork. So when they doctor come with that bullshit, you could tell them, well, look, I got checked already. I don't know what you talk about, but they doctors might
Which
go
what
in
they
their shit.
did. Which what they did. Try to get that, man. Exactly. Stupid ass.
They
That's
sent
what
him
that's
to their
exactly.
doctor
You gotta
who
due
was paid
process,
for
and
by
then people
their
gotta
money.
respect due process. But these motherfuckers gang stalking the man family and shit to try to see if the man
Hmm.
really crippled. Bro, that's gang stalking, bro. That shit is illegal. And these is big companies doing this, bro.
Yeah.
You know how serious that is? You
Wait,
know how many
wait,
felonies that is?
hold up. We gotta remember the Social Security Administration made that shit possible for these big companies to be able to do that, because that's what Social Security Administration was doing, people. If you were trying to get on Social Security disability, and then people felt like you was lying about whatever your reason for trying to get on Social Security disability was for, they was game stalking.
I know what I'm saying is gang stalking is a part. Okay, basically it's like just because you think you have clearance to do a certain thing doesn't make it, you know, right to say that, hey, this is what these companies doing, so you just got to be on a swivel. No, these people are illegally watching you, though. Like the 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 mom and the daughter not crippled. His ass is. They watching them for. That's what the girl was saying. They all over that bitch, bro. They really like Frito Lay. You know what it was? They Frito Lay knew how much money they really owed them. And that's when the big bucks start rolling in.
And that's when the
Man, I'm
big
telling
fucking
man,
bucks
what? They wish they could have hit him with a
start
truck, with a Frito
rolling
Lay
in.
truck. You hear me?
So just
They wish they
imagine
could
this.
have finished the job.
So when you think about like how the
The man was
situation really looks, they protecting the bottom dollar. Like they trying to protect their best interest and their name, right? And their brand. Remember,
so they
she
say. See, that's good words of an evil corporation. We talking about Frito Lay.
well well hold
We
on now.
talking about
Here's where the rabbit hole get deeper at. Remember, Frito Lay is not just owned by Frito Lay, it's owned by Pepsi. Yeah, Frito Lay is is one of the subsidiaries under Pepsi. So think about, not only do I have to sue Frito Lay, I gotta sue Pepsi too.
and you don't think they know that?
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
because
If
no.
you
Wait,
think
Pepsi
if he think
owns
it
that's
go
not.
like
Frito
that,
Lay.
Tap, I'm trying to get him to broaden his mind. I'm trying to get him to
Listen to me.
expand
Listen to
Doesn't
me.
Pepsi
because
own Frito
All
you know the
Lay?
right,
way it
listen.
go.
Listen. You gonna listen to me, bro?
I'm just asking a
If,
question.
if you gonna listen to me, if not, I'm not gonna say it, bro. I'm asking you, bro. You listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening to you.
All right. So if Frito Lay, if Pepsi own Frito Lay, right?
Hmm.
Who own Frito Lay?
Pepsi.
All right. So who you sue?
You sue Pepsi,
Oh, all right. Thank you. That's all I got to say. Continue.
but you gotta sue the subsidiary too. You gotta sue
Fuck
Pepsi
him. I'm
My
suing
and
his
thing is,
daddy.
the subsidiary company at which the man was working for. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's
My
a
thing
two-way
is, it
front.
don't matter. You know, you got to do
That's my thing right
process,
there.
right? So your lawyers
Right.
and all they're gonna let you know who you got to sue and all that's gonna happen anyway. All that's gonna be in paperwork.
They're probably gonna sue
Y'all,
both
all I'm
companies.
saying is they
That's what I'm
know
saying.
this,
You
so they're
probably gotta
trying
sue
to
both
make it
companies.
look like he's falsely doing this so they could save they add some money because they're already cheating him out of his due process anyway, y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They already cheating him out of what they were supposed to do anyway. First of all, for just him being who he was, military, all that, man. Even with the job he worked with, all the accolades like the man showed you. The man been there 5 years, bro. So
That's
he done
right.
stacked up some type of he done stacked up job points. Let's call them job points, y'all. He done
Right.
stacked up job points where he's supposed to be taken care of. These people tried to just send him
Toss him
home.
to the side. Toss him to the side.
That's why I
You are
say
of no
they
more use.
wish. That's why I said they wish they could have rolled his ass over again. Excuse my blunt talk, cause it would have been easier for him, y'all. Cause then they could have just cheated the mama out of a couple of thousand on the funeral. Walmart do it all the time.
Yeah.
And some of the motherfuckers have life insurance policies on you, chap.
Yeah. Every job you go on have a life insurance policy on you. They call it accidental death and dismemberment, and the minimum is 15,000.
About to tell you. That limb shit serious too. You get like 5,000 a limb or some shit like that.
So we could cut this power type of way.
Yeah.
These people know they left him out to dry, bro. Even if that's what I say, it does go with a lawyer, but if that man didn't survive. You see what I'm saying? You still have to give people their due process, even in the midst of them having to do what they have to do. This wasn't, you know, something that
It
was
was
on him.
right. It
So
was all on them and their negligent upkeep of their facility. And it always seems to boil down to
you trying to prove the
what
man, you trying to make sense, man, showing you his spine. Like I say, he went to the doctor. He did the He's showing
He
y'all what's
did
happening.
everything he was supposed to do.
See why y'all just don't believe the doctors, or y'all got y'all own little pussy ass doctors that saying some other shit, and you thought or you wanted me to go to your people where your people was gonna lie about the shit. They do that too, be in pockets with the doctors and be paying them too. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Man, come on, man. It's a big
Why you
money
think
scheme on that end too.
certain lawyers send you to
Insurance
certain doctors?
and the
Man, them
prescription
people
pill
gonna go to they gonna send you to the
and the
doctor that's
pills
gonna
too, Jack.
stretch that know how to get everything out your policy, everything that you paying for. So if you can't afford the fucking perk 10s, you're gonna get the perk 7.5s. If you can't afford the 7.5s, then you're gonna get the perk fives. You understand? If you got that government assistance, you're gonna get motherfucking
Tramadol.
ibuprofen. No, you're gonna get
Tramadol.
ibuprofen 800 milligram. That's what the fuck they gonna give you. They gonna give you that and them super strong ass Tylenols. That's all the fuck they giving you. They ain't giving you. They know how to get everything out that motherfucking policy to where they gonna get their money and fuck, they gonna milk that motherfucker. But you ain't getting that good shit if you ain't got that good insurance. Hell nah.
It's a lot of things that go into these little plays that we be looking at with these companies. And I think it's just that we really gotta start paying attention to how our employers treat us as people. Because at the end of the day, like I've been told, like, yo, you gonna have to find another job because they're trying to play you. So I'm like, fuck it, look for another job. And when that day comes, I let everybody in the management section I give them the fucking business. I put all this shit out there. Fuck you. You was doing this, doing this, doing this. You ain't telling about that, but you was quick to go run and tell them about me, huh? I got you. But yeah, man, that's all I had, man. And for the people in the comments, I'm glad y'all were putting y'all perspective on it for me too. You're right. They drove in 45 minutes a week
Did he go all the way in?
because of where they had their doctors at instead of getting him emergency medical treatment at the closest hospital. I bet they changed that fucking policy. Yeah. Anybody else got anything else they want to add to
Like I was saying earlier, bro, yeah, about the mistreatment of the whole situation and what him and his family had to go through, even in the midst of them having all their stuff in order. That ain't how you treat, upstanding Americans. Like I said, that man is the epitome of that. He did what he wanted to do. He worked his little job. He just wanted to chill and make a little money. And man, unfortunately that happened. And he did due process to try to just take care of his family. And these people just totally, what I'm saying, tried to really, yeah, man, throw him to
it?
the
Doing
side,
this.
man. And just really not trying to, even deal with no type of process, even the way they treat them, it's just, I think it's unfair and it should be unconstitutional.
It's definitely, if anything, I think that should be, something that should be looked at with regards to the way these big corporations
Yo,
operate. Because at the end of the day, if something like that was to
he
happen,
died?
I don't want to hear, oh,
Y'all can hear me?
well, you had to have done something. No, 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 no. You
Yeah,
have
chop out.
faulty machinery. A lot of these companies don't believe in fixing things or getting that stuff replaced. We just gonna keep working with it the best way we can, and that shit something catastrophic happen, and then the next thing you know, somebody hurt, and you don't want to pay them, but you knew all along that machine was messed up. You know, That's the thing that I'll be looking at because I don't work for a lot of places, and I'll go tell them like, yo, this machine is malfunctioning. They'll send somebody out to come fix it. Do a little jimmy rigging to get it back up and running, and then the next thing you know, it break down again, and everybody got, oh well, you done something. No, man, we already done told you this machine was defective. So it's just having those types of situations that people need to be aware of, man. Like if you ever encounter something like that, man, find me something else to do in another section away from this machine because I don't want to get myself hurt and be the blame for getting hurt on a job.
Yeah, I get hurt on the job. They better have all my stuff in order. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'd be just like
Right,
Rounds, trying to get all my little pen. I'm talking to everybody who won't talk. I don't even eat corn chips no more.
right,
I don't even want no motherfucking chili cheese, none of that shit. I don't want no Lay's, none of that. Don't even bring that shit in my house. I might snap out. PTSD.
right. Don't even bring
I
a
got
Pepsi
that too.
around me.
I wake up
Pepsi
with
commercial
dreams of
for
just
you.
get hit by a fucking a chip truck. This is the extent, man. These people here crazy, man. They trying to make you believe that, man. Man, these people know they down bad, man. This man came across the street. They got pictures of the wife find watching
Bringing the
them watching
children to
her.
school. Right.
Like, what the hell? Showing him pictures. Yeah, that's you walking across the street. Yeah, that's me. What the fuck? Look like you're walking pretty good. Man, did that man look pretty good to you? The man got a cane and everything. Excuse
Cane,
me,
neck brace on,
man.
legs stiff as a board. Like he say, I was thick. I had weight on me. I don't even have my weight on me no more. Think about it. This man served in the military. Of course he gonna have some weight on him. You know what I'm saying? You done lost all your weight. Got liver problems from being electrocuted. Like,
See,
damn,
bro,
that's
I wouldn't
fucked
even
up.
want to cross the street, bro. That was brave. When they showed him walking across that street with that cane, bro, that was brave.
Bro,
Cause I'd have been scared. I'd
if
have
they
been
would have
horrified.
showed a Frito Lay truck driving by that man after that, bro, I probably would
They
have
wouldn't have been
died.
shit. Yeah, they wouldn't have been shit, bro. You right. They wouldn't have been shit.
That would
If
have
they would
been
have
like
showed anything with any advertisement of anything that had to
you
do with them, a Mountain Dew, nigga, Pep, whatever.
anything,
Yeah,
anything.
y'all down
That's
bad.
bro. I'm
That's
telling you.
disrespectful.
But these are the types of things that, like, I don't even know how this didn't make national news. Like, is protecting the bottom dollar of
You
these
know why?
corporations that important
Yes.
to not show that fucked up shit happened? Like, I could see if they say,
The umbrella
it
fool, huh?
bro, the umbrella, big old fool. But I'm just saying, like, this, 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 this is a man's life you done took from him. Not that you did it intentionally, And like the dude said, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, and the door did what it was supposed to be doing, but it electrocuted me, which meant there was something faulty about that door that he didn't know about.
Uh-oh.
Now,
So
how many other
that's my
people?
fault or that's your fault?
Right, exactly. Whose fault is it? And then think about it. With those types of doors, they're supposed to undergo routine maintenance anyway to make sure nothing like that happens. It's an electronically ran door. That's like if you go to press the button on the job where I'm at right now. We got push buttons fans, them big fans that be in the window. One of the buttons, half of the button missing. Now, how half of the button is missing, I don't know. But just say I go to press that button, it leaks water in the building when it rains. So imagine I go to press the button to turn a fan on, and water is inside that switch, and I get electrocuted.
Can you
Who's
just
to blame?
can you
You
can
know,
you just imagine though? Like, can you just imagine them trying to explain their defense on that though? Like as if he was supposed to check a electric door before he
before he
like can you
even
see
operated.
yourself trying to explain that as the defense though? Like yeah, he was supposed to analyze the whole door and yeah, because it wouldn't have
Yeah,
never shocked him. It wouldn't have never shocked him if he knew about the door handles. They got the spring beam on them. They got the electric. Man, come on, man. Nobody don't know
hey
that,
man,
man. What are you talking about?
right. Especially if you're not the one who
Nobody
installed
don't
the
know.
door.
Ain't no goddamn it. You think
I'm not an electrician or a door
everybody?
repairman.
Yeah, thank you. Ain't nobody. Everybody not a professional electrician. Like, come on, let's be for real. Like, that's why I say, just can you? It would be crazy, bro, for these people. But anyway, man, yeah, man. I think that was. I think they, they all the way wrong, and he should get paid not more than what they cheated him out of. I think he should be compensated for even y'all playing
A
with his time
hundredfold.
and
A
playing with his family.
hundredfold.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he now they not only owe him what he what he deserved, they owe him even tens more million. Yeah, and he's back in the building like a butt, like a butt. That boy said,
Yeah, I
"Kiki."
was just
It sounded like it sounded like you flew in too, for real, boy. You sound like you sound, that boy. That boy sounded like he came straight out of a pecan tree. Look, that boy said, "Kiki." Can't even do that shit. I tried.
what is
That was
the oh
hilarious.
AP
But you
news
had
we
some
having
technical
it?
problem, chap, because we was just chopping it up.
Yeah, man. I
Nah, you
pressed
good.
I moved something too fast. I think this might
Yeah,
be a good article. Why they all black, man? God damn.
yeah. SC
Well, South
cheerleaders abuse,
Carolina,
y'all.
this is HBCU one.
Wait, what you say, bro?
No, it's not. It's a breath of. No, I was asking. That was your closing, Pete.
Yeah, that was it.
Because he was
That was
asking.
it. I
Oh, all
just
right.
wanted the people to to look at the situation and think about your current situations on your job and what would you do if it was you in that position. Like, I want everybody to take that into consideration because these people play some real jacked up ass games.
And
I'm
when
gonna
you
leave
work
this
for
article up. I
corporations,
gotta
just
go
know that
flip
just
a
know the
switch.
web that you stuck in when you work for corporations and you work for these companies. Know the web that you're stuck in, and always have your stuff in
Have you
order and intact for your
right?
family and for your people.
Document
Make sure
everything.
you're fairly getting paid. Make sure your wages are straight, and make sure they want you to be there. Because if all those things don't add up, you might well find something else because it's never going to work out. That's one thing I could say on having experience on working on shitty jobs. So yeah,
On any job, not just the shitty ones, any job.
I mean that was your initial question, so I
Yeah,
just to bring it back, yeah, full circle, full circle.
but yeah, people, thank you for your time and patience. So what you got, brother? What you got for us? What you got?
And cheerleaders out here getting abused, bruh. Damn coaches taking them home and everything, Paul.
Ooh.
See that, giving them weed, drinking with them and shit
Uh-oh. This sounds interesting.
before the meets, after the meets.
Is so wait. If they're
hmm
doing all that before the meet, after the meet, how they getting them to pass the drug test? Who peeing in a cup for
Well, because these are minors. Oh, let's not all that's not even on the level of even being concerned.
Oh, oh,
Trying to
wait,
talk long like you.
cheerleaders,
That's a yeah.
cheerleaders.
It's a
Yeah,
cheer.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a
So they
you
don't
know how they
really
got
have
the
a
cheer
lot of.
squads and the cheer teams, the
Yeah, they don't have
cheerleading
to check
squads and
them for
stuff. Like bring
steroids
it
and all
on. You
that.
know, like bring it on. But the little girls do. It's the little
Mm,
girls, 13, 12, 11, 8. You know what I mean?
right, right, right.
And these people, uh, yeah, they were, indulging these type of activities with these said girls. So any of those things sound legal for little girls?
No,
Drinking and
indeed,
smoking?
no.
Oh,
Anything.
okay. Yeah, but
We
no, it
not
makes
supposed.
sense. Nah, it makes
Yeah,
sense. Not to, oh,
oh,
okay.
it really makes sense.
Because
I
you were
thought we
talking
was
about
talking about.
Kesses and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I thought we was talking about like
It's
some
okay. I
big,
got
big people type shit. No, these little
you. No, I
kids.
got you.
Oh man,
I
no,
got
he gonna get his ass handed to
you. No, I got you. No, it's okay. We can get into the story because there's something that happened to one of the people who's actually involved, but now the lawsuit is now speaking for more people that's actually involved.
him.
And this could
Wow.
possibly be hundreds of victims that this has happened at this school, y'all.
Is it a HBCU?
Ooh,
This is
I
turning into
don't
one of
think
those
so,
rabbit
my
holes.
brother.
It's starting to sound like one of them rabbit holes we be going down.
I don't think so, my brother. I think
No pun
this one of them
intended.
one. Yeah, this one of them ones. So I'm gonna read a little bit. Um, Chap, you said you found a video for? Cause I'm gonna just read off mine. You
Yeah,
find just
I found a few of them on YouTube, but I ain't gonna be able to
okay. Just
pause it and
run
stop it right now.
whatever one you want, whatever you want. Where, but I'm gonna let you know when the rocket. I just wanted to let him know what happened with that. This Rockstar Cheer, y'all. That's what it's called. Rockstar Cheer of Greenville. It's Greenville, South Carolina, y'all. So yeah. And this article I'm reading come from Columbia. Multiple cheerleading coaches, y'all. So all these people are the cheerleading coaches. So that means, if y'all following me, fellas, that means it's a pack of them. They always doing it, y'all. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Y'all
It sound like
listening,
a
eh?
pack of wolves.
Yeah, I'm
Multiple
here.
cheerleading coaches. This is now the thing now. See, it was one, you know what I'm saying? It was just some allegations or some stuff, right? And now this thing came out. There's more than one for the same people. And this is what they calling it, y'all. Look at the words they use, right? And we gonna get to that. They call it
A coven.
a coven, y'all, of sexual
Mm.
predators. Now let's break that down, fellas. Let's just break down coven of sexual predators. What y'all think coven mean, or if you already know what coven means, just help me out right quick.
Well, speaking of coven, I when I hear coven, I think of witches and warlocks and shit. Which is essentially a group
Now
of
let's say this.
motherfuckers.
Say like if you don't know exactly what it means. Let's all right, let's do this then. Let's say let's take of an idea of what you think it might mean when you say a coven of sexual predators.
I would say a
A
group.
coven sexual predators. That's a good
Like
one.
if I
Chop, what
say,
you got?
CULT.
Oh, okay. Chop say coat. Mmm. Group. Coat. These are two
mm-hmm.
wonderful words, fellas, and they go together so beautifully. Because when you
Menage a
have
trois, sex group,
not
nasty
only
niggas,
one person
rubber.
that's
They put the
doing
rubber
this,
on and shit. Yeah, my bad.
no, you good. No, you good. Look, because it's not only that one thought they could get away with it, right? It was like a group of them who knew what was going on with the little girls. Now you see what I'm saying? They became, look, they even had friendships because they knew
What each
they
other was
was
doing.
each fucking with these little girls and all that, drinking with them and
Wow.
shit. It was a coven of them motherfuckers. Look, they call Rockstar Cheer, y'all. Rockstar Cheer. This is what they represent. Rockstar Cheer. Former gymnastics, state university doctor who served a minimum of 40 years in prison after admitting that he molested some of the nation's top gymnasts for years. That was Larry Nassar, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember that. I don't know if y'all remember that cage back then, but they on that. So they basically saying the lawsuit was filed by 4 girls, y'all, and 2 boys. So let's talk about it.
I'm
This
gonna say this, and
so would
I won't say this
even if you
because
wasn't, even if you hold on, let me get this out, chap. Not to cut you off,
go
right?
ahead.
Let me get this out. Even if y'all thought what you thought it wasn't because it was both genders that came out on this coven of sexual predators. It was 4 girls and 2 boys. So let's talk about it.
One thing I won't say is it's more common for a man to try to, well, take, like, make justice at a man than you think it is. You see what I'm saying? Like the woman thing, like when you hear rape, rape is associated with women. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Right. But
associated with men. Like most of the time, it's like, if a woman be like, "Oh, she raped you," you gonna think that's something good. You ain't gonna say it's something bad or whatever. So with that being said, it's a lot of men that those kind of things happen to, and it's just unmanly or whatever to even speak on those type of situations happening to you or whatever. But um, you heard it here on Blunt Talk Nola, bro. You got to tell somebody you're gonna pay a therapist $1,000 to keep your secrets versus just telling your people, you know, how you feel or whatever. Sometimes that be hard or whatever, but. Yeah, son. I think that the little boys, like the shit happen way more often. And even with the movies, right? Like if you notice they starting to make the gay people in the movies more and more fucking just like regular men. Like they not making them flamboyant and all that shit like that no more. Like they took fucking the one that just got killed with the big ass slash in the middle of his head, Omar. You hear me? Like all them gay ass roles they made that man played, then then he wind up dying on some crazy shit or whatever. But nah, though. I think even with the R. Kelly situation, like when we talking about, because we are talking about rape and all that kind of shit or whatever. He dropped the album today or whatever. But it's more people coming out against him, just like it's the people coming out. They got some more people coming out that was on the show about Bill Cosby or whatever. But you see how it's all associated with women, with men doing something to women versus men doing something, getting something done to them. or whatever, by a woman or by a man or whatever. And I think that men as men don't
Right.
have that conversation
So that
enough.
means this people was a pack of freaks then, child. So this is a
Yeah,
pack of freaks. It was a pack of sexual predators, like it said. It was a group of them, child, that liked it
it's
both of them,
sick.
child. Right? As
That's like the Maxwell
as
shit,
they
right?
saying, right? Listen to me,
That,
look. So yeah, not even no, it's not even much that. That's what I'm saying. Like they are this their cheerleading company. This their cheerleading company. This their gym, or whatever. Or they work for, they the head coaches of this. This is who going down for this, the head coaches. So look at it like that, like any one of those little dance recitals or one of those things, you get into, with your kid, and you know what I'm saying, and you got the people that's over that, right? Now
Hmm.
you there regardless, right? You there regardless. But certain churn mamas in them, they not, you hear me? And these dudes was I'm about to
Picking
get into that. I'm about to
picking
get
out of
into
the
that right
litter.
now. Yeah, I
Yeah, he
just
was
wanted
picking
y'all
out
to
of the
know
litter.
that it's not. I just wanted the people to know too, as well, that it wasn't just, I don't want people to think that, just because it's all three men up here, yeah, this thing happens to both sexes. Because like I said, it was two boys as well. So that means some of them head coaches was, what I'm saying, that way too, on that level, especially with them little boys and all that. So they over there giving these bad experiences to boys too. These motherfuckers in there turning little boys out and all that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These are the experiences that these little boys have to come out and say, I'm gay. When I'm 17, 16 and all that, man, my damn cheerleading coach used to fuck the shit out of me. This is what happens. Excuse my blunt talk. But that's what I was, just leading into, fellas. Like, because these are the things that I think when they come out and they want to have pride in themselves, these are the things that they don't talk about too. And this also affect their life. Even with the women, they being raped and molested by these men at a young age. They don't want to deal with men no more. So they
Right.
turn over too. So it's it doesn't. That's why I wanted to take the gender out of it, and I want people to really understand, like, we don't condone fuck shit, and that's what it is. And we showing you that it affects both genders. So stop using your people against each other because you think it's supposed to go a certain way. You don't know shit. That's the whole thing about knowledge. The more you open your mind up, the more you learn about how this thing really go, man. And maybe people start tricking your ass every damn day. Because ain't no way this people could get over with this over this many times, y'all. Look, the lawsuit was filed Thursday by 4 girls and 2 boys who said they were abused by Scott Foster. They named him, and other affiliated with Rockstar Gym. It was suggested it could be over 100 more survivors of the abuse.
Wow. That's
Scott
deep.
Foster and his alleged did their best to imitate and isolate their target, y'all. Listen to me. Look, they used to catch them by themselves and all that. Look, making these young people feel alone and somehow responsible. Well, they are not alone anymore. Jessica was stating about that. See, so that's what they was doing. They was isolating them, taking them by themselves and all that. Now, Foster was 49. He was found dead in his car in the state park. That was in August. He shot himself in the head in Greenville. So, bang. So, Foster, he was the main one named, I guess, because he shot himself. I guess he knew he. I don't know how that go, y'all. Y'all could help me out with that one. He knew
Yeah,
this
that's a
was
good one.
going to be a moment when the light was going to be shined on what I think will turn out to be a coven of sexual predators. Rostar said. Okay, so he didn't want to go down for, but y'all ain't releasing no other names though. See, this is when I get fishy, y'all. This is when I start smelling something, bad in the air. when you name him after y'all gonna tell me that he blew his goddamn brains out, but then don't name nobody else after the fact who was all involved with this, knowing that all
That
these
sounds like
cheerleading damn coaches got Facebooks and every goddamn thing probably, bitch. Look at that.
look. That sounds like a Ti number. I'm gonna throw the rap on the dead man.
No more Ti till we don't say that
Foster
name.
and other
Close it up.
coaches not named in the lawsuit had sex with cheer students, sent and asked for explicit photos over social media. What I told you, they got pages, y'all. Gave them alcohol and marijuana at their home and in hotel rooms, y'all. When they go out of town and all that, see what I'm saying? At the cheer competitions, and warned them to not tell anyone about it. We have video of Scott on Snapchat with beer bone drinking with his underage cheerleaders. Bam. That's the one who blew his brains out.
A beer bong? Like damn, dude.
On
Drinking with
Snapchat, you know that
underage
Snapchat is
kids.
supposed to disappear and all that, but somebody had to, didn't, to recorded it or whatever, and got the evidence on his goof ass.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
man. The
You
suit
know, we
also
keep telling
names
people.
varsity.
We,
Look, he was already doing it. Pete, look, he was already doing it, dog. That's how they got him. Like, he was comfortable, bro. This man was
right.
out having beer pong with 13-year-olds, man. The suit also named Varsity Brands, whoever Varsity Brands is. Y'all on blast too, which runs cheerleading competitions, chat. Varsity Brands, they run the cheerleading competitions. The U.S. All-Star Federation,
Whoa.
which is an organizing and governing body for competitive cheerleading across the country. Bain
Uh-oh.
Capital, which bought Varsity in 2018, and others. The state federal police are investigating Foster's Rockstar Cheer and other cheerleading outfits, seizing their computers, cell phones, and other evidence. He said the investigating agencies asked lawyers not to identify them. Several state and federal
Why?
agencies have refused to tell news outlets whether they are involved. Foster's wife, Kathy, promised to cooperate with all involved and make sure the athletes can safely learn and grow with her goof ass.
Uh-oh. So that mean that the wife knew
She
something was going
heartbroken and
on too.
all that.
Yeah,
Varsity brand
all that old bullshit.
apologizing. Uh, alleged conduct running the counter. The alleged conduct runs counter to everything the cheer and dance community is intended to represent. Yeah, they kissing ass. All them companies kissing ass because they done got found out about playing with the churn. 10 of the gyms said in a statement this week that they had no connection with Foster and would be dropping Rockstar brand name.
No, don't drop the name now, cause
Yeah,
long as you
chop.
knew the fuck shit
Yeah,
was
chop.
going
Just yeah,
on, you was
just find me a
riding
little
with them.
fire video around it. Just run it right quick, and I'm gonna ask y'all some questions after that, right?
Yeah, I'm back.
Which- getting them loaded,
Uh,
drinking beer. My dog say on how high. You're gonna freak her. You in here
You're gonna
drinking
freak her.
beer? You in here? You 13 years old. Your mama. He don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Me and you in here. You're gonna have some fun, okay, man? Come on, bro. What type of vibe you on, bro? Who into that shit?
What do you want?
Who is into mother?
Hers?
This the shit I be talking about, y'all. Well, we can't.
Attorneys say it was
Well,
about
when a
6 weeks
motherfucker act
ago
like this,
when
supposed to be
cheerleaders,
acceptable.
who were trained over the years by the nationally renowned coach Scott Foster at his facility Rockstar Cheer near Greenville, South Carolina, began to come forward, accusing Foster of
damn, we just got through it. Hey, what the fuck?
sexually assaulting them. Then last
Oh,
week,
he
Foster
white.
died by suicide, according to authorities. Just
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh, oh, oh,
That's
oh.
probably why
Blunt
you
talk.
ain't hear about this worse than R.
Where we going
Kelly.
with it?
My body
Prestigious.
is calling for
Prestigious.
me.
Prestigious. Yeah, so top is
Body.
prestigious cheerleading, bro. They do the top competitions, huh? This I'm telling you,
Yeah,
this
I'm
this one of
looking
them
at
bring it
this
on
shit.
schools, man. That the black
Yeah,
churn had to go against.
fucking right.
Yeah, yeah, him
Damn.
right here. There's one. Look, him right here, tattoo, him.
And he
He
killed
playing beer
himself
pong
because
with
he
them churn on Snapchat.
man,
Yeah,
that's
he playing
sick.
beer pong with the churn on Snapchat.
Tripping.
That is
Yeah,
sick.
Didi. He ended up playing beer pong with them churn. 13, 12, and 11, child. You playing beer pong with them. Come
Man,
on,
that shit sick.
come on, Chap Chat. You gotta talk to me.
Nigga
P
kind
Dot,
of
you
look
gotta
Citizens
like
talk to me
learning
too,
about
bro. Both of
criminal
y'all got little
civil
girls.
investigation.
Both y'all got little girls. Y'all gotta talk to me.
See,
It's
bro, if
it's
my little
crazy.
girl
Y'all keep
ever would
quiet
have
now.
came
It's
home
getting
told
weird.
me some shit like that, bro, I would have. I think I'd have been worse than
And one of y'all
how
daughters
Samuel L.
dance.
Jackson acted.
I
I
know for
think I'd
sure
have hung
that.
that nigga up somewhere. That they would have found him strung up somewhere and mutilated. I'd have fucked over
Ooh.
him.
You see,
I'm
I ain't gonna
sorry.
lie. That's why I don't. I have a dance daughter, and we don't play none of that shit. You ain't
Since we gonna
sleeping
expose ourselves,
in
that's cool.
no. We ain't sleeping in no rooms.
Just bullshit with you.
We ain't going nowhere with nobody. When it's time for her ass to leave, she gonna be with Shaq and a Billy Gold. You hear me? Fuck all that. She gonna be with me and the crew. You hear me? Fuck all that. We getting our own room. We gonna sleep together. You ain't sleeping with the team. None of that shit. Cause at nighttime, them little girls don't do nothing but be fighting and shit, fussing and shit. They need to be going there to sleep, but they excited, they all that adrenaline built up or whatever. But yeah, this nigga sick. But
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
and
another
that's
thing
what.
too.
So
It
since you
didn't
said that
been
you saw it from the first hand, I'm glad you said that because you get to see
yeah,
it from
because it
first
didn't
hand.
been
Do
it didn't
so
been
do
punk.
you
I
see, like
said
you just
punk. I'm
said, that
sorry.
adrenaline
Man.
built up and they don't want to go to sleep, and you got these guys up with them too, but they might be like you said, they might be of other one, LGBT or something like that, or
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy that you really got
like
to
all
consider
that's
that with
going
little
on.
kids. But
Yeah,
all that is going on.
come on, man.
All that's
All
going
that's
on.
going on, man. Especially when they're out of town, everybody got to get their little hotel room and all that type of shit. These raggedy mob, this coven of predators, right? Because it's a pack of them. They is plotting on which one they gonna get today, bruh. That's what I'm telling you. And chop, they always doing it. You hear me though?
Mm-hmm.
The same one,
Every
listen to
last
me. The
one of them.
same one that'll come to you, hey, cause you watch Jern, right? So it be the same one that come up to you and dap you. Hey, how you doing, brother? All right, yeah. She's ready to go. This is
You
Jack
what
know
I'm
don't
how that
saying,
kind of
bro.
say
Like
it
you
like
conversation
you
that,
gonna
put
but
go with
on
yeah,
me,
don't
son.
mask.
say it like that if it
That
ain't
ain't
Look,
about
fucking
to
the
work.
motherfucker.
I
You
got
You
know
ain't
down with
about
what?
to
Pete. I
happy
What the
got
fuck?
me,
What you
dog.
mean by that?
You ain't about
What
to
you mean
happy
by
me,
that? She
dog. You
ready to
don't
go,
sit your
nigga? What
bitch
the fuck
ass
you
down. What the
talking
fuck
about?
is you talking
But
about?
you
She
get what
ready,
I'm saying
ready to
though,
go
right?
where,
Right. But
nigga?
you get what I'm
Like,
saying.
nah.
I kind of went
Fuck what you
overboard for
talking
laughs,
about?
but you get what I'm saying though, right? You
I
get
see
it's
exactly
like
what
the
you're
one
saying. You
who
just got
smiles in your face,
Scott
or the one who
Foster
would just
knocked the fuck
smile
out.
to
That's
you.
what happened. Yeah, he
Look,
done got his
yeah,
ass
'cause look, he
slid
got the
across
little
the floor.
tattoos. He look cool. Scott
Yeah,
don't look like he. Yeah, he look like he cool and he
First of
got a
all,
more
I'm gonna
lady
say this
probably.
too. That's another problem that we
Thank you.
have
Talk
in
to
the
me.
dance community.
Stereotypical.
Letting men teach the women, the girls how to dance. They tried that shit at
Ooh, you have a
my
problem with that as
daughter.
a father.
They tried that shit a few times, and the dudes was gay. And guess what? The fathers did ran the ass
Fuck,
right the hell up out of there.
Mm,
Nah,
fuck
nigga, you
that
not about
shit.
to be watching my daughters do splits and all that.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck
That's a good
that,
point,
coach.
brother.
I need women teaching them how to dance. How you fucking you is a man. Fuck you supposed
DD
how you gonna
said, look,
dance?
DD got everything
Uh-uh.
up there. Look.
Let me see. Oh Lord, dad. Exactly.
He got all the
The
weapons. That's
fuck is he
right.
talking about?
Oh, bring all it, bring them out, bring it all out, bring all that shit out.
I'm going to boy. That nigga been and said that shit. Found out. Soon as
But
my
don't it
girl
make you
been and
cringe
found
though,
out.
knowing you have to drop them off sometime though, right? Don't it make you cringe
Man, when
sometimes
she
knowing
find
you
when
have to
we
drop them
find out,
off?
I
Like them
cringe. I
times
cringe
you just
dropping her
gotta drop them
off,
off, you know?
even with
Ooh,
anybody. It's just you know what I'm saying, because you just never know or whatever. But I see what you're saying with the dance thing or whatever. Like, but I can't stand a parent that do that shit. Just like I can't stand parents that just like this a whole
That's
nother
right.
topic. It's not really a whole nother topic, but see that leaving your child at the bus stop at
No, go
six
ahead.
o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the morning, they out there dressed like son, these little girls be at the bus stop dressed like they ready to go to the club at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning on the corner by themselves with nobody around them to come do nothing. I just read the list. What that was, Memphis? Wasn't it Memphis? It was like fucking 30 people, men and I mean girls, not 30. It was like I'm gonna say 7 or 6. I'm gonna say 7 or 8. Uh Little boys and girls that had then went missing. All of them got into cars. Nobody ran the fuck away on foot. Everybody got into a car. Everybody was last seen getting into a car. Like they not uh, together. Like this situation shows that parents,
Percent of the
especially
parents, what you give
men,
them? Let me help you. What percentage of the parents would you give them on the pie chart? What's their percentage of land?
trash,
Yes.
trash,
What's the percentage? What's their percentage? Like say like on 100% pie chart, what's the percentage of the
trash
parents
is
fault is
ass. So
this
zero. They get zero. They get 100% of the fucking blame
blame?
because y'all shouldn't even. Yeah, because y'all
Ooh.
shouldn't even been bringing his ass to this man to teach our daughters how to do cheerleading shit.
But how you know
That's
he a
what
predator though? How you know he's a predator?
you don't
you
know.
don't know if you're a predator. You don't.
But that's what I'm saying. How you gonna get them 100? You can't get a parents 100% then. You see what I'm
No, I
saying
think
now
what
with the
he
pie
say.
chart
I
thing? I
think what
don't
he's
know if
saying
you
with
probably
that is.
misunderstood my pie
I
chart.
think what he's saying about that is if I think he's speaking on a parent that be leaving their children unattended.
No, 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 no,
Like,
no. I'm right here. I can see how I feel. What I'm saying is that if Scott Foster is in charge of a dance school for girls, daughters shouldn't go there. That's what I'm saying.
Owner, gym
oh, okay.
Like,
director,
if as a
and team
parent,
coach.
yeah, nah, fuck that. Owner, I could see. Owner and he has nothing to do with see that gym director and team coach, none of that shit. Just owner, I could understand. And you got a woman that's over the girls and she teaching them. Yeah, but if it's a man teaching them, I'm not sending my kids,
I'm gonna be
my
honest with you, bro.
daughters.
I think it's getting to the
That's
point
what I'm
where
about
we
to tell
might
you.
have
Look,
to
now
start.
chop. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If look, listen, son. Look, let me not to cut your wisdom, Pete. Let me, because I want him to understand. This is how he's able to be the worm that he is. This is how he's able to be the snake that he is to get close to your child to even separate them to get them to agree with any fucking thing he talking about because of the title that he go by. See, they never said that they didn't have women that wasn't training the girls. They're just showing you the people who got caught for actually being the predators of the school. and stuff. You see what I'm saying now? Him being the owner, he don't even have to be around most of the time. He could just sit back and watch. So you sometimes you might not even meet him before he meets you. Or you might, you see what I'm saying? You might see him and not even pay attention to what's going on with him because he might not always be the one that's there coaching the girls, you know. He's
Mm-hmm.
probably coaching the guys. He probably was the gay one, chap. You see, because they're not
Mm-hmm.
giving us that information. Because he shot himself. So hey, there goes the information with him. You know what I'm saying? His computer is
Yeah, he knew
deleted.
he had been doing
So
that
I was
shit.
just saying,
He
look at
took it
those
to the
factors
grave.
with how much, and that's why I brought up the pie thing of the parents, right? How much of the percentage of the parents how much of a percent would you give the parents a, with their not involvement, but them, of the, of the
All right,
blame,
so
I
look,
would say,
I
or
got a I
not
got a
say.
perfect I got a perfect scenario for this situation, and it happened. I heard about it or whatever. So basically, all right, the little girls or whatever. See, when you say little girls on this dance team, not my daughter's dance team, just a conversation that was going on in the little dance world or whatever. So, um, the little girls like the minis, you could see between 5 and you could see anything under 7 or whatever. You could be a mini or whatever. So all of them was practicing together or whatever. One of the other minis is older than the other one, and she decided to let's see, she kissed one of the other little girls. Now see, it just was between the girls, right? Just the students, no teachers, no none of that shit or whatever. So once once they got busted by the dance teacher, the little girls didn't want snitch so much that they started crying. Like they didn't want to say what had happened. And they were so scared of their mamas to the point where they didn't even tell their mamas. The one that did get kissed didn't even tell her mama she got kissed. She lied and said she didn't get kissed because she was scared of her mama. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say the parents have more control than we give them credit for. Because why would your child be scared to tell you if something happened to them? Because they've been doing the shit, right? So why none of those children felt like they could go to their mamas or their daddies or their family members earlier about what they was experiencing?
Well,
You
a
see what
lot
I'm
of them came
saying?
out at different times, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Bro. Yeah, a lot of it came out at different times, and them believing and not believing, not want to say nothing and all that. That's why I say if I had a pie chart, I would say they were the organization, the corporation that is ran by that, or the business, or say it own the other business. He ran it like some kind of playhouse job, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
was looking at too. I get that playhouse vibe from him, old Scott Foster, and I think a lot of it was grooming young girls too. Somebody brought up the Epstein thing earlier. That's what I would give him, a taste of Epstein. That's where I get my
Mm-hmm.
taste of Epstein with him.
That's why I
With the
see the
with the
Maxwell
cheerleading
thing. It
thing,
sound like
because of the uniform. Yeah, because of the uniform they have to wear. The even the get up, everything. Like it's all that's a part of that. And people, I don't think people realize a lot of that. So I would say with them, I would say 85%, and I would give the parents 25. Yeah, I would definitely get, well, 75, 25. I'm sorry. Definitely give the parents 25%. And the only reason is because I see for myself how my dog is with his, kids and them being in the dance thing. So I definitely give you, kudos on that though. Cause these type of things is happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not only to
And
your
it's not. And
kids, but
I know it look weird though
other
too
kids as
because
well.
I done been walking in the parade and police officers see me. And this lady, every time she see me, she say the same thing. Go ahead, dance, dad, because I'm watching these old ass men that's out there with cameras with their phones out when they see
And
these
that
little
Right.
girls
bullshit,
come up the
right?
street. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit goes on. That's why I say that it's a lot of work, son. It's not like it's easy or nothing like that. But
It's
you gotta
definitely
be
not.
on these people ass,
It
bruh.
start with
If
recognizing it, though. Yeah, it start with
that's true,
recognizing it, just being
it do.
aware. Yeah, if
It
you could
do,
start with just
dog.
being aware, yeah, man, come on, man. Like these people really do this, and
They
for
do,
us
bruh.
not to know this neither, that this been going on, and that now this. Cause this lawsuit is old, chap. I ain't gonna say old, but I'm gonna
I
say
seen the
almost a
date
year.
on it. I
But
seen the
this
date,
came
September
back up.
22nd.
I said this came back up because more people has come forth. Oh, excuse me.
You
More
good.
people have come forth and said, man, it's not only Ben Foster, it was the other ones too. This is why they're not
What?
Right.
naming no names, yo.
And see, you
Because
know
this could
what?
possibly look like a goddamn
Jeffrey
organized
Epstein type shit.
man. Trying to
It's
tell
some
you,
Jeffrey
man.
And that's
Epstein
one
shit.
thing I could
Say, bro,
give
that's what I'm trying to
uh
tell you, man.
credit to DX3 Dynamite Dogs, bro. When that lady got somebody new she bringing on the team, everybody she meet with all the parents and that person. She let that person explain to the
Hey,
parents
please
who
get
they
this ugly ass
is.
nigga off the thing. He
Oh
already
yeah,
done.
let me press
He
play,
already
bro.
with
Nigga said, look,
with
he
Satan
got the
Club.
name tag under that say
Stupid
South
goof
Carolina
ass nigga, man.
abused.
Please get this nigga off there. Man,
What let T.I. said we could talk about dead people, huh?
Allegations targeting
Fuck,
him
God
and his
forgive me,
business.
damn.
And attorneys on Tuesday said the lawsuit
See what
they
I'm
are about
saying?
to
yeah, y'all
Even
file
when
gotta
they
will
hit
accuse
me up on
Foster and
game
others
after the
of
blunt talk
sexually
about that
abusing a
TI thing.
succession of minors
Let's
and
get it.
teens for at least a decade.
Scott Foster knew that he was going to have to face the victims that were the subject of his sexual predatorship. Just because he is deceased does not mean that the investigation is over.
Foster's Rockstar Cheer was so successful, he sold rights to the brand across the country. And as soon as Rockstar
Damn.
Cheer Atlanta, in Woodstock and in McDonough, heard of the allegations, owners announced they were immediately dropping the name, reminding parents that Foster never owned or managed their facilities here. Spokesperson Evan
Well,
Neerman.
hey,
The
chap.
allegations coming out of Greenville are
Now I'm
horrific.
gonna ask you something. How
Atlanta.
many of
And
them
we can
girls you thought is melanated? Nah, since you asked earlier, how many of them you think is melanated that he done taught and that done went through his school?
The, South
See,
Carolina is,
that's
I
an even
think, is
better
a
question. Huh?
HBCU school. I think that's a HBCU. I keep saying that. And fuck, what else I was about to say?
He moved around. Look, he got around, round. He got around, dog. He got around. Rockstar fool, man. Rockstar lifestyle might not make it, man. This is
Atlanta
I
is
ain't
one
this
gonna
of
is
lie,
those
not
bro.
states.
just
Wait,
look.
what
They
state he
got
I
was in
was
pods
again?
of
about
these
to use
motherfuckers. They got a
my
criminal
one of my
Atlanta,
favorite
organization,
artists.
dog.
son, I ain't gonna
I
lie.
was about to
Atlanta
use
is
one of
one
my
of them
favorite artists, but
states
I'm not about to do that.
where they take that dance shit serious. The parents, they be serious about that shit out there. So I could see
Bring
them
it
saying,
on, buddy.
yeah, he'd have got his ass whipped. I don't know. They'd have brought it on, all right. That man would have been getting his ass whooped all night. And how is you a spokesperson like him? Who is you and why is you the spokesperson for anything? Where is the damn women at?
Right. The women play the backdrop to the pedophile.
Son, this shit crazy, bro. I really
But that's
believe
It's a
how
by
you
him
lot of
saying they
always
in
layers,
know.
right?
Atlanta,
It's a
Georgia.
lot of
Honestly,
layers. And
quite
we not.
honest,
It's not the
that would
last
make
time.
Think
me
about it.
suspect
By
something.
him in Memphis and in Atlanta, you got a fucking dance school. Who dancing in Memphis and in Atlanta? Not fucking Becky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Becky's just started twerking and fucking what that was 2017 or some shit. I don't know, one of them years, Taylor Swift or whoever that who was. Bitches can't dance. No rhythm having ass motherfuckers.
Well, yep. It's about that time, y'all. You know. You already know.
Hey,
Sharp
hold
Track
on, let me
about to
finish
go
it.
clean
Let
off
me
the
finish it,
trail
Definitely
on
the
the
bro.
strongest
groove
My
possible
ass.
bad,
terms,
bro.
and the only connection
No,
between
Let
y'all
me finish,
us
good.
hold on.
Huh?
and the individual against whom the allegations
He
have
don't
been
even know
made
what
is
he
that we
want to
shared
say.
the name Rockstar.
Attorneys saying accusers elsewhere, who range in age from minors to people in their 40s, were threatened and coerced to remain silent.
So you was bringing other people in to touch to look at
Come
this
on.
bitch eyebrows.
Come on.
But you was bringing people in to fuck with the
Come on.
children too. Cause what
How
a
old?
40-year-olds
How old?
come in at?
How
What
old?
the 40-year-olds was doing there?
What you mean? That's what they telling
What
you.
they was doing?
Child, come on, bro.
What
Don't
what
do that.
what Pop said? God rest Pop soul. What's that for?
What they was doing? What they was doing?
What the fuck?
Man, bruh, they don't want to say nothing because, right? If you was
Cause he white?
40 and somebody's saying that somebody else got charges on them of pedophilia,
Son, R. Kelly is 40 and he trapped in the closet.
that mean I was old enough to know what I was watching, and I saw things, a lot of things,
I
A
can't,
lot,
you
a
real
lot
know.
of
kinky
things.
things, real good
I
things
seen a
with
lady,
these
and I think
children, and I ain't say shit.
Sharika and
And
DD the
guess how
only two
old I
women
am?
in here.
I'm
So
damn near 40.
they could probably give us some insight on it. But they got a lady, she went viral
Oh, we gonna definitely hear
because
this again. That's what I tell you.
she was basically saying that kids 13 years old and up, they be knowing what they want when they be messing with them men and shit. The girls. She was talking about the girls. She wasn't talking about the boys. She specifically was talking about the girls. That's what she said. I'm not saying, I believe what she's saying or none of that. I'm just saying that's what she said
No,
out her
that
own
does
mouth.
happen, but that's just another situation of of how it go. It's different when you a
Exactly.
predator and when you're out lurking
Right.
for it.
That's facts.
Because that is you know a part of it, right? Like you were saying
Right.
earlier, it'd be hard to get them to calm down and everybody be still up and running,
Yeah.
right?
You probably give them something to drink. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? So I
Yeah,
didn't been on
man, what?
parade routes
And
and
needing,
seen
but look,
people,
but look, let me. You not about to give them chop. You not about to smoke no green with them little churn, no doubt.
no, not me, but I didn't see not with the
No,
group
I'm
what
just no.
I'm with, but I
You not
didn't
about to. You
see
not
some
about to. You
parents.
not about to sit no drink like
Uh,
that's your partner in them, dog. Right?
no, son, they got
That's
some
who.
parents
That's the
that
shit.
drank with them too.
That's
That
the
drank
shit.
with them too.
Okay,
I
so is
swear.
that
I'm
acceptable?
like,
Because that's the mom in
hell
them. Look,
no.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Is
Hell
that
no.
so? What that opened up the door for?
This shit like
The
this.
coaches to do it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
dog. See
It
how it
opened up
all
the
come
door for
together?
shit like that, dog. Like that's why I say
See how it all come together?
that's why I say it was
Hell yeah.
I get the parents a lot of the blame
Blame.
because
Yeah.
man, y'all
You
ass
still ain't
gotta
give me
do
a
better.
percentage. You said 100%, but I
Well,
don't
I
think you
wouldn't, you
meant
know what? I
100.
was gonna be honest to the chart. I was gonna be honest to the chart. I would give the parents the 75 and the corporation 25 because
And your
with
boy and them,
with
you'll give the predator 25.
because guess what? When you see a bee, what you know that bee could do?
Be gonna sting you.
Motherfucking right.
He gonna definitely sting you.
He gonna sting your ass.
But when you see a skunk, you don't know he gonna piss in your face.
I ain't gonna give him a chance.
I wanted to give her an analogy too. Shit, I felt left out, child.
I ain't gonna give that bitch a chance. I'm gonna hit that motherfucker. That motherfucker gonna be way across the field somewhere.
Some stuff beautiful, bro. Some shit hypnotize you, bro, and then
shit catch you though.
Hit your motherfucking nigga. Why?
Catch your fucking
so you know, just on that level, like I can't.
The girl look like
I cannot say that he wasn't about to, or that he didn't want to set that up the way he did, bro. And then say, hey, parents, he set that up though. Like that was.
We learned that with the
it's more than one area.
Son. We learned that with the
Epstein it's more than one area too. So that means there is a coven of predators and pedophiles who actually lurk in these cheerleading areas, chap. That's what we learned today.
I can't do a side by side, bro.
Lesson of today, y'all.
What's your boy name from Happy? There are
predators who use organized money.
From Happy, you say?
Aside.
Yeah, what's his name? What's his name? The dude, bro. The nigga with the.
Do you think, player? Go ahead.
The main dude, bro. What's his name?
Who, Foster?
Foster. That was his name.
Oh, you talking about the?
No, who you talking about? The Happy series.
The one who killed himself? You talking about?
No, the Happy. No, all right. The Happy series.
Oh, you talking about Happy? No, you talking about Happy? Don't do this shit right now.
Come on, son. What is the dude name?
No, go ahead. I forgot, bro. You're right. I did.
That nigga look just like him, though.
Series, but this
he don't look like your boy. Scott Foster don't look like Happy. The dude from Happy. What his fucking name is?
What the?
He was doing the same thing.
You ain't talking about the police dude, huh?
No, man. The nigga that was wearing the rainbows and shit, man. The unicorn nigga. Damn,
you saying Round look like yeah, you saying he looked like your boy from
this whole situation sound like that. It sound like the whole situation from the show, son.
But in a different way though. Yeah,
yes.
I see what you're saying.
He used the dance team, your boy used the kid shows. They both had the sex cult thing.
Mimic movies, mimic real life.
That shit crazy. I can't think of this nigga name. Mr. What? Fuck. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm about to see if I can look it up.
I remember them damn things named. It was Wishies. I remember the Wishies.
With the Wishes?
I remember motherfucking.
I remember their name.
Motherfucking Patrick's. Real Patrick's.
That's crazy,
that shit was crazy,
really,
man. Happy. Yeah. If y'all haven't seen that, man, if y'all want to see some crazy sun is shine. Thank you, DD504. You is a lifesaver.
Sun is shine. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, DD.
Bruh.
Sun is shine.
Sun is shine. That nigga look just like Sky Foster, dog. Tell me I'm lying, DD. That nigga look just like that nigga.
He don't look just like him. He do remind you of him though because of that whap though. I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah, boy. If y'all ever seen Happy, y'all go check that out, man, right quick. It get real for no reason, y'all. I'm telling you, that's what Happy is. Happy get real for no reason. Reek, if you're still in the building, Rich, if you still in the building, man, y'all check that goddamn Happy out, Netflix, man. Bro. That should get real for no goddamn reason. I'm telling you this.
I bet you stop.
You gonna be like, man, what the fuck?
Coco Melon. Ain't no more Coco Melon. Ain't no none of that shit. You ain't watching none of that shit no more.
Don't give it a what the.
Ain't no none of that shit. You gonna be like, damn, boy, that's what they be doing. I ain't fucking with none of that. Turn that off. Fucking tell it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying with them With them kids, man, these people is out here for that. You know what I'm saying? You got these, these ways and these means, right, to get around these kids, right? Ways and these means, people. See, I ain't had to say a lot of words. These ways and these means to be around these kids so they could do what they want with your turn. If you ain't doing what, child, we ain't watching them.
If you ain't paying attention, they'll do that shit right up under your fucking nose. They'll do it right up under your nose,
be right
bro.
there and send them home with a smile on their face. Then did all type of shit.
Smile on their face.
So people,
and they ain't gonna tell you nothing because they know you get too mad, or you get too upset or too angry, and you don't never really listen to them. Better start listening to them fucking churn, bro. For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This has been a great episode, people. So we gotta leave y'all, man. So, y'all let us know, man, what y'all think about the show tonight. Me and my dogs in the building, PWC, the Chop Trace, how we always do. We gotta bring in some of the promo, if I could, right quick. You know what I'm saying? LM got some of those accessories waiting on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Glasses and stuff. Waiting on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know Chad Trey got some stuff he gonna plug right quick. I'm gonna let him go ahead and do that.
We got
get out the way.
Flavor Foods. We gonna partially by Bang Music. We got Forever Vintage. If you're trying to get fresh, you know what I'm saying? We got DLB got his love. We got B Enterprises. That's my that's the company my dad is starting or whatever for us or whatever that could do all our business with something. So y'all could be looking for that. The lawnmower, the grass cutting and shit, landscaping, all that kind of shit. Carpentry, all that kind of shit. We trying to do all that. But yeah, man. Shit just oh, go ahead. You got some plugs, P-Dot? Or should I start with my final thoughts?
No, I have no plugs other than L&M Fashion. Check them out. Go order some good merch online from L&M Fashion. That's pretty much it for right now. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I missed the game too, right. Yo. Shout out to the Pelicans tonight for busting the Suns' ass because they act like they had a problem. They want to fight and all that. And I missed it because I love to be here with Blunt Talk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't tripping. Guess what? We gonna do like the Pelicans done. We gonna keep on pushing and keep our thing going, yo. I am Silent Child 17. With your silly ass.
I was about to hit him with some fine dollars because we gone. Oh, I just gotta say this before we get off of this motherfucker. Y'all down bad for fucking going get Brittany Griner and bringing the Harbor to the debt back. That's some bullshit.
Look for the pages. Hey,
that's some bullshit.
Somebody ready to do something. Somebody sucking somebody titties over here.
Sucking a whole lot of Russian over there.
Might be a man titties. I guess I might well say shout out to Brittany Griner for being released. Welcome home, I guess.
I guess. We left that fucking spy over there. That man went spy for our country on their country, and they kept his ass. I don't know.
It worked on both ends, child. So it's like two niggas with a magnifying glass looking dead at each other.
Exactly, because the Rothschilds
can't see shit.
Family and the big banks funded the two, funded both
Both
sides
of
of the war.
KC shit.
But we ain't talking, we're not gonna go. I guess whatever, motherfuckers. Y'all act like y'all don't know.
Hey, like Brittany Griner did, nigga. I guess we out. Be done. You give us a final laugh or something.
Release,
God
nigga.
damn, we gotta
We
get out of
free,
here.
nigga.
Do.
Man, we got to go now, man.
Get to the chapel.
Them bitches say,
No.
take the what and leave the what? This sound like a pussy what? What? How the fuck you gonna